Hello and welcome to the Remedy Fibers podcast, a podcast about knitting and crochet hosted by me, Jillian. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returner, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So today is a spin with me video. I'm going to be on my spinning wheel, spinning my fiber that I got from Paradise Fibers and making a stocking with you, so stay tuned. But if you're new here, I live in Northern California with my husband and dog Benny. I love everything yarn related and I hope you stay for my yarn journey. So today I'm going to be spinning with some of the Paradise Fibers that I received last week in the mail for December, and I have some merino wool. It has some stellina in it, red and green, so I can make a mini stocking for my tree that I just put up. This is a new to me type of wool to spin with, and I've already filled one bobbin, and this is half of a 4 ounce, so 2 ounces are on here, and I'm working on my second so I can ply them together. It's going to be a 2-ply, but I've never worked with such soft wool, especially with the stellina mix. It's been a little bit of a learning curve just because I've been spinning with much hardier, woolier wool. This is very soft, so it was a little bit of a learning curve for me in the beginning. It was a little bit difficult, but now I think I kind of got the hang of it. But we'll see once it's plied up and I will start knitting with it what my final review is of my spinning skills. So I'll just take you on the spinning wheel now so you can come and spin with me. Grab your coffee, grab your knitting or crochet, and we'll just spin together.
However, I do understand where they're coming from, because some projects can be really stiff if you use the wrong, or if you maybe like the yarn choice that you use isn't really like the softest shape out there. So let's go ahead and
So we've made it to day 2. I have finished my first skein of yarn. This is the yarn that I was spinning up. It is a 2-ply and it's already been soaking in wool wash and dried and skeined up, and I think it came out really good. I struggled a little bit just because of the learning curve with plying a much softer, finer yarn, and the only downside is stellina got all over the couch, all over my pants. So I'm waiting to spin later on today just so that I'm not walking around with red stellina all over me, because the next skein that I'm going to be spinning is also a 2-ply, same exact yarn but in a red colorway. I also just wanted to show you I have spun 2 ounces last night. This is 1-ply, and then I will be working on the rest of the wool that I have on a different bobbin, ply them together, and then once I have that spun, I will soak it in wool wash, let it dry, and then I will look for a stocking pattern so I can knit this green and red yarn together. Good morning. So we are on the third day and I have my coffee. I just finished eating breakfast and I want to show you what my skeins look like after they have been dried. So last night I was able to finish this skein of yarn. It has dried and I have noticed a significant difference to my green skein. So I have more yardage in the red and it also is a little bit on the thinner side compared to the green. I think there is a more consistent spin on the red compared to the green. Now is the hard part of whether I want to make mini stockings or if I want to make one medium-sized stocking with this yarn. Last night I also thought about making a hat because I think I have enough yardage to make a hat for myself. It would also be cute to make a doggy sweater. Okay, I'm just going everywhere with the ideas. So let me check out Ravelry and get back to you on what I'm going to make next. I have finally finished my 2 ornament stockings. They're so cute. I will insert footage of how it looks on my tree, but I was able to not only crochet a stocking but also knit a stocking, so I'll tell you all about it now. So for the crochet stocking, I did use a pattern. This is a pattern called Small Stocking by Marley Bird. And there is a YouTube tutorial which was really helpful because originally I tried to read the written instructions and I got to a certain point where I got confused, especially for the heel section, and watching the YouTube video really helped put together on how to add this heel later on. So you knit the toe, you knit the length of the foot, you knit the leg, and then you come back for the heel. And so this is really cute. It's a little bit chunkier than what the pattern was showing of how it will look, but I did spin on the bigger worsted bulky side, so it's a little bit bigger than what I anticipated, but I think it still looks like a sock, super cute, and it fits perfectly on the tree. So I did use the recommended G hook 4mm. It was a little bit of a small hook size given how chunky my spin was, but I think it still worked out and I can definitely see myself creating this pattern again. As for the knitted version, I decided not to go with a pattern. I just decided to use a modified Rhinebeck Roomies, the pattern that I always use for my socks, to make this. The only thing is that I kind of tried to do it based off memory, and when I forgot what the pattern instructions were, I just went back to kind of figure out the toe section. And by doing that, I think I was supposed to decrease by the ankle, so originally it was looking more like a pointed toe. So because this is not going to be socks for anybody, I kind of just did some stitches to cinch this part in. But I would say for someone who just kind of winged it, this still looks like a sock to me. I would say that the knitted version is a little bit cuter than the crocheted version, but the crocheted version looks more like a sock than the knitted version. So let me know in the comments below which one is your fave, knitted versus crochet. I do want to show you how much yarn I have left. I gauged more or less how much I had, and I think I had about 55 yards, 60 yards for each of these skeins. So I still have quite a bit left to make maybe 1 or 2 more stockings, and so I'm going to add them to my tree. They'll be my little experiment, and hopefully you'll be inspired to not only spin but maybe even make some ornaments for your own tree. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely let me know what you think about my ornaments, as well as if you like this video, the whole process from start to finish when I get my wool, from spinning it to knitting and crocheting it. This was a couple of days in the works, but I definitely like watching these kinds of videos from other podcasters, so I figured I'd give it a try. But I hope that you and your family are happy, healthy, and safe. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays to you, and I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye.